It is, yes. Welcome, hikers.
Yeah, that's fair. But I feel like you could probably just do it like every couple months. There's different ways to do it. You can be really consistent about it, and it's helpful. Or you can do like if you have a real problem, you show up and you're like, all right, my back really hurts. But isn't it technically like not a
There we go. 1, 2, 3. You know the song Rico Suarez? I'm not gonna sing it.
Yes, I remember that. That's a.
You can throw some Spanish in the song. When I do photography, I'll say Rico Suarez. Rich and handsome.
Good morning. It's day 152. I'm in the little campsite behind the Upper Goose Pond cabin and about to start packing up. Got like a 17-mile day today. It's supposed to start raining around 3 p.m. through the rest of the day, thunderstorms and all. So probably getting wet again now that I've finally dried out. I'm trying to think about which socks does it make the most sense to wear today. Anyway, got to start packing up and get on the trail. It's a little bit after 8 because we're all hanging out, drinking coffee, and everybody else was eating pancakes and getting our pictures taken. The caretaker of the cabin this week is a semi-professional photographer and does free portraits for all the thru hikers coming through the cabin, and so I'm really looking forward to that. And I guess that's it. I gotta put some hiking clothes on and put everything in my pack and get on trail. But it's felt good to relax and meet people, and I'm back in a bubble. There was a ton of people here last night, and so I feel like the next big kind of bubble is moving through my position. So that's good, but I'll probably never see these people again because I'm taking a 0 in 2 days. But I actually feel good about the whole thing right now. This is a really bizarre feeling. I'm on the exact level of an interstate highway, like 12, 15 feet away from it. That's the bridge I came over. I'm on the median between eastbound and westbound. Here we go. Gone through a little bit of the jungle here. density of the, I don't know what to call it, biomass of the greenery and leafiness of the forest that the trail is cutting through right now. It just feels like this oppressive wall of humidity and kind of green heat emanating from it. It's a really weird sensation. Every now and then I'll get like a wave of heat blowing over me. Feels like the actual temperature is 80. I just dropped my pack at the shelter. I'm taking my lunch break. I need to shade that off. It's weird how it's much darker on this side than on this side. Anyway, yeah, I just stopped at the shelter. It's almost 9 miles from where I started, so I'm about halfway, plus or minus, on the day. At least my intended destination for the day. I need to look at the weather. I was hearing thunder a minute ago. Flies. And also my feet are killing me, so I need to look at the remaining, not the remaining terrain. I know the terrain is reasonably not strenuous, or at least not up and down, but remaining miles. But yeah, I'm really tired. My feet hurt, and it's hot and humid. It's not really that hot, it's just humid, combined with the effort of walking is draining me. So I'm gonna put together some electrolytes and eat some food. Well, I am back on trail after that break. All during my lunch break, there was thunder rumbling in the middle distance, and don't have enough of a signal to check the radar, but my Garmin forecast, which only breaks it into like 3-hour blocks, makes it look like I'm definitely going to get rained on. So I went ahead and put the pack cover on, but it is potentially hit or miss enough because right now I don't hear any thunder, and it's been a little bit. Anyway, everybody I've talked to today regarding their destination plans has said or have asked me if I'm going to the Cookie Lady, and have said that that's where they're going. So I'll definitely check and see what the deal is with the Cookie Lady when I get there. What I've not been able to determine is if they can handle hammocks. Talked about limited tent space, but that suggests they have an open field or a lawn or something like that. So for hammock, I'm not sure. And there's no phone number in the far out posting, so I sent them an email, but I'll probably get there to find out. And then also one of the rumors was based on, I'm not sure what, is this last group of people were saying that they heard that if you help them pick blueberries, you get a hamburger or something along those lines, because it is on the blueberry farm. So we'll see when we get there in about an hour. And this is pretty much where it's been all day long, this almost claustrophobically dense and oppressively humid forest. And now also very dim and gray. Well, it just started raining. It's 4 o'clock. Still about 1.5 miles from the next stop, which is Cookie Lady. I have no idea what the situation is there in terms of sheltering capabilities, or if I just need to keep walking if there's no way to set up there.
I feel like you just try to find the place that other people would. Yeah, that's
All right, we're at a blueberry farm, and it's a pick your own blueberries in exchange for dinner for hikers. And I'm about to go find myself a bush to pick. So that's about 5 minutes worth of picking. And this is kind of what the bushes look like. So you just find the ones that are purple. They're not all ready to go, so you have to kind of hunt for them a little bit. It's like the purple ones just kind of fall off in your hand when you kind of tug on the whole cluster a little bit. Looks a little bit better with two hands because you can kind of hold the branch steady. But this gives you a general idea. I spent an hour picking blueberries for my dinner, and then I went back there. So this farm, I guess, used to be a grass airstrip, and that back there is the airplane hangar, and that's kind of where the bunkhouse is now. But I just went and checked, and it looks like all the beds are taken. But the arrangement, instead of just being bunk beds made of 2x4s, instead it's old office cubicle systems dividing up into tiny little rooms with like antique and thrift store beds, real beds. But there's only like 6 of them total, and they're all taken. So I'm gonna go find me some trees to hang on, I believe. But the reason I checked that is it's threatening rain, and it might be a thunderstorm later. So I was trying to opt for indoors, but as it stands, looks like I'll be setting up. Doesn't even get set up before any kind of rain hits. Took me about an hour to fill the, looked like it was about 3 quarts. But I'm gonna set up right here.